Everyone loves the Tooth Fairy, and local entrepreneurs Sharon and Andy Azula have come up with a creative idea to make the experience special for the entire family, so they created the Tooth Brigade. Sharon and Andy Azula join us today. We welcome them to Virginia this morning just ahead of a major book launch. This is so exciting.
Thank you.
Welcome. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Let's introduce our friends.
Sure, go ahead.
This is Potato. This is Ollie.
And this is Blue.
And they go on adventures to help the Tooth Fairy.
It's true.
Yeah.
They're unlikely heroes. They didn't actually set out to meet the Tooth Fairy. They just kind of ran into her and she needed help. And she asked them to go on a mission, basically. So they had to go on this adventure to go where a lost tooth was waiting in a bedroom under a pillow, as it turns out. And then she eventually said, "You did a great job. Would you like to join me?" And they became the Tooth Brigade.
We all need a good support system, so the Tooth Fairy knew that she had some good support in this trio. You guys put this book together, and this has been a passion for quite some time. But you happened upon it, you know, as they say, IRL, in real life. That's what motivated this story.
It's true. Our children, we have twins, they are now 18, but when they were losing teeth around 5 or 6, all of a sudden, the Tooth Fairy became very real, and we were not prepared, as a lot of parents aren't. And teeth start falling out, and you're not really sure what to do. And the options were to put the tooth under the pillow, and then the Tooth Fairy would come, or maybe there was more of an old-fashioned kind of tooth pillow, but the experience was kind of lacking, and felt like a transaction, and we felt like this could be so much better. And came up with this idea, and kind of have had it in a drawer, and thought about taking it on, and finally decided to do it.
Yeah. And what a neat collaboration, husband and wife. So you've authored the book, and Andy, you've done the illustrations.
Yeah, so I drew the book, and it's been really fun working together because we get to play off of each other, where she might come up with a really great idea, but I might not be able to draw it and say, "Can you rewrite that?" 'Cause I don't know how to draw that particular thing. But it's been a lot of fun, so we got to work a lot together through the whole process. And also, while we're designing and drawing the book, we're also designing the pillows themselves, because that was a really big deal to try to figure out how to make a better tooth pillow.
That's true.
And the really cool thing about the friends is that they help Tooth Fairy get it, fairy the tooth. There's a little tiny, so they basically just carry it in their sweet little mouth in the pouch right there.
It's right there.
And then they get to sleep under your pillow.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's other things just in case, because sometimes when you lose a tooth, it gets lost. They do come with a little ticket that's like a tooth token. So just in case it goes missing, you can put it in their mouth, and the Tooth Fairy will honor that.
And I was taking a look at those. I'll see if I can hold this up so you guys can see too. Oh, we have one right here. But the idea here, and this is real, right? The struggle is real with sometimes that the tooth, while loose for quite some time, does not necessarily make it to be ferried to the Tooth Fairy.
That's
so
true.
this is sort of a helper that gets you, you have the opportunity to put your card in, and that takes care of things. So Tooth Fairy knows where it was.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's really helpful. Book launch tomorrow. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a reading. There'll be kids' activities, and you'll be signing the book.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll be at BBGB tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We'll start reading the book, and then I'll draw and teach some kids to draw if they want to swing by. It'll be a lot of fun.
We just have 30 seconds left, but you've had this idea for a long time. What's it like seeing it come together?
It's pretty amazing, and it's everything we thought it would be and more, and the journey has been so educational. But one of the best things about it has been all the people that we have met and that have helped us, because you can't do this, any of this alone.
Takes a full team. The Adventures of the Tooth Brigade book launch is tomorrow, Saturday, November 9th, 1 p.m., BBGB on West Carey Street. For all the information, we'll have a direct link on our website by early this afternoon, WTBR.com/VTM. That's the spot to go. Sharon and Andy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
And thank
very
you,
much.
friends, for doing some important work.
Get this on your calendar for tomorrow. Thanks for being with us today and all week. We hope to see you right here on Monday morning at 9 o'clock on CBS 6 for more Virginia This Morning. Until then, have a terrific weekend.